What is going on, everyone? Welcome into Big Time Football Talk. So I want to get into this. Justin Jefferson, rookie wide receiver out of LSU, is impressing and turning heads in Vikings training camp. This doesn't really come to much of a surprise for me because Jefferson was a receiver I love. Coming out of LSU was just phenomenal. I think he broke the receptions record in the season, previously held by, I'm not sure it was Dwayne Bowe maybe, but Jefferson is just, he was phenomenal at LSU, played in the slot primarily. Gary Kubiak talked about how good of route runner he is, how intelligent he is. They talked about, how good of a teammate he's being right now in training camp. Which is obviously important because you want a guy that is respectful to his teammates in the locker room. That goes a long way. You saw with Antonio Brown, some of the receivers are, kind of a distraction in the locker room. Some of them have big egos and kind of divas, but he's been coached by some good ones in college. That's what Gary Kubiak was referring to. Joe Brady, Steve Ecklinger, guys that are, very, very knowledgeable offensively. Obviously, Joe Brady is now with the Carolina Panthers and used to work for the New Orleans Saints and what's the coach? Sean Payton. So, but Jefferson, when I watch him on tape, he just is so smooth of a route runner. He was a guy that was, not highly recruited out of high school. He's the brother of Jordan Jefferson that played at LSU back in 2011, but so smooth as route running. He's a guy that's just put in a lot of hours to just perfect his craft. Orgeron, Joe Brady, they knew that they could exploit mismatches, keep Jamar Chase on the outside, and then keep Jefferson on the inside, and they could exploit mismatches by putting Jefferson on the number 2 and 3 corner, and most of the time it was just boom, quick slant. You take advantage of a lesser corner, and it was just money routes. Jefferson was usually always open if it wasn't Jamar Chase, hitting him with the deep shot. But they want to use it. Kubiak wants to use him a little bit on the outside, so I'll be anxious to see him play in the slot and the outside because you didn't really get to see that a lot. That was, I look at the scouting report. I couldn't really find a lot of weaknesses in Jefferson's games. I went and looked back at some website. I wanted to see some of the scouts' take on Jefferson, and a lot of it was kind of nitpicking, really. I mean, there's not a lot of weaknesses in his game. There was one that was like he's too slow, but at the combine, he blew everyone away, including Daniel Jeremiah running that 4.440. Just an incredible time. Most thought he would run in the 4.5s, 4.6s because he doesn't really look super fast, but more quick, but 4.4 shows that he is plenty fast too. Because it didn't always shine on film because he wasn't running like a lot of go routes, but the quick slant, you definitely saw his quickness and shake and bake, and that's what they said. He had a lot of shake and bake. That's what the announcers would say over and over. But anxious to see his chemistry with Kirk Cousins. Obviously, him and Joe Burrow just had quite the connection. You can tell that he put in a lot of hours with him and Jamar Chase, and it just came together beautifully last year on the LSU title run. But, don't see many weaknesses in his game. I mean, it's really, they said he could, bulk up, but I guess he's 6'2", 200 pounds. He's not a super skinny guy. He looks skinnier in pads, but, is actually a little more built. Daniel Jeremiah, just kind of want to go over that. He's the scouting guy at the Combine, on the NFL Network. He said that was the most important time at the Combine was Justin Jefferson's 4.40. So, it was kind of, people were arguing, is really Jefferson or Jamar Chase that good? But I think it's kind of like the perfect marriage, like Brady and Belichick. They just were both were just great, and you saw that they both really shined and created even a better connection. But I got a feeling he's going to be great. I think he'll be the rookie wide receiver of the year, calling it right now. Justin Jefferson is just a good situation, kind of can fill that role right for Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs moving on to the Buffalo Bills. I think it's just a great fit in Minnesota. But incredible story for, Justin Jefferson, a guy that not highly touted out of high school. His brother got more attention. Also had another brother, Ricky Jefferson, that played at LSU. Just a guy that kept getting better and better. There's actually a scout in high school that said that kid's going to play in the NFL, and it shocked a lot of people. But, guys like that, they really always compete because it was harder to get. It was a harder journey to get where they're at now, and they've always had that, that work ethic instilled to them. But So high praise for Justin Jefferson running with the ones in practice. So hopefully he just keeps getting better and better, and guy to watch out for, year one in Minnesota. Fantasy football, if you're looking for a rookie wide receiver, he's definitely the guy to target. But so very excited to hear that. I'm going to keep updating you guys on some of the rookie, because I'm just so excited about this draft. I love this rookie draft class, so make sure to stay up to date with more clips from the show. Until next time, peace.